Campaign 2018 is sponsored by Wisconsin Hospital Association, Wisconsin Counties Association, Wisconsin Realtors Association, Marshfield Clinic Health System, AARP Wisconsin, and Campaign 2018 partner Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
Sorry. Questions?
Yeah, so what role should the AG's office play, in your opinion, when it comes to addressing the racial disparities in incarceration rates in cities like Milwaukee?
So I think our AG should advocate for policies that do two things. Number one, if it's a policy that keeps Wisconsinites safe or makes us safer, I think that's the first thing we need to look at. And if it does, is this policy going to make our system fairer? And when there are policies that meet both of those criteria, I think the AG should be an advocate for them. So as I talked about during the debate, I think our AG should be a strong advocate for expanding access to substance abuse treatment in Wisconsin. I think our AG should be an advocate for diversion programs like drug courts and veterans courts and mental health courts. And I also think our AG should advocate for community policing and prosecution, which I think is effective when it's been used.
And then another thing that came up was immigration. So what role do you think the AG's office has when it comes to enforcing immigration laws and allowing cities to become sanctuary cities?
So enforcement of immigration laws is done at the federal level, but I think that our AG should speak out when there are policies that are harmful to Wisconsinites. So I think that our federal enforcement should focus on enforcing our immigration laws with people who have demonstrated themselves to be dangerous, people who have committed violent crimes or who have prior drug trafficking offenses. But I also think our AG should speak out when there are policies that are harmful. So one of those policies I think our AG should have spoken out about was the rescission of DACA, which I do not support. I think Dreamers should have the protections provided by DACA. I also think our AG should have spoken out about the Trump administration's family separation policy. Unfortunately, he did not.
There were some victims of survivors of sexual assault who were hoping to talk to the AG about the clergy and church cover-ups. They were saying that Schimmel is not taking the right steps. Do you have any thoughts on that, or what you would do if you were elected AG?
So I think that our AG needs to look at when there are credible allegations of serious criminal misconduct. I think our AG's office should be reviewing the facts and deciding whether an investigation is warranted. And if those facts support an investigation, I think our AG should go forward with them. Our AG unfortunately mishandled Wisconsin's backlog of untested rape kits. Only 9 of the more than 4,000 kits that needed to be tested were tested in his first 2 years in office. He falsely claimed there was no backlog. He said that hundreds of kits had been tested when in fact the number was just 9 at that time. I think we need an attorney general who's going to ensure that getting justice for survivors of sexual assault is a priority.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Campaign 2018 is sponsored by Wisconsin Hospital Association, Wisconsin Counties Association, Wisconsin Realtors Association, Marshfield Clinic Health System, AARP Wisconsin, and Campaign 2018 partner Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.